Hey, fellow YouTubers, I'm with my old tournament buddy, Gerry Brousseau.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Gerry. Hey, I tell you what, we're out in this Hydrilla flat. I'm going to try a couple things. What are you going to fish? I'm going to fish this hardtail grub.
I'm going to throw Cinco, I think.
Well, you're going to throw Cinco?
Yeah.
I'm going to put that 4.5 hardtail on there. I got it on a 50-pound braid, and I got a Cinco.
Okay.
You want to run the trolling motor, or you want me to run it?
You can run it.
I'm just gonna start throwing this old hardtail. I got a big old heavy duty rod here. Okay. I might even put one of those Ugg buttons on the back. I might take that like right here and make this a real formidable rod. Put it like this. You know, I don't have the strength I used to have, so I kind of cheat a little bit with all these kind of things. That's good there. Okay, make a nice long cast. Woo, son. Take my old hardtail and reel it along. Boy, look at all this hydrilla. You know, a big fish can come out anywhere in here. This is so neat. You know, it's a funny thing, folks. The state of Florida is trying to kill all this grass wherever you find it. We used to have tons of it in Okeechobee, tons of it in Lake Kissimmee, and they're going around spraying it. That's not a good deal. Anyway. I don't know what's going on. Oh, chatterbait time. Chatterbait time. You know what I'm doing, folks? I'm using this Zaco, and it's what the Zaco is, and I'm using a chatterbait. And the Zaco is a thing that we put on the back of a skirt for the chatterbait, and it's just the perfect complement for a big fish. You missed one?
Yeah, I missed one.
Another little chatterbait bass. Little chatterbait bass.
I gotta mute that phone. I gotta mute that phone.
Chatterbait bass. Chatterbait bass. Yeah. Okay, boys. What's going on here is that chatterbait pays off. That's a half-ounce chatterbait, by the way, folks. And it's a shad pattern, and I got that Zaco on the back. It's just a really great lure for kind of bouncing on the edge of this hydrilla. But I'm working it slow and easy. Really am.
Oh, something about some pussy boys.
Turkey
That's
boy?
a good better one.
That's a big one?
No, it's a better one. Yeah, a big one.
Yeah. Okay. The old Cinco trick. That Cinco's hard to beat, isn't it? That Cinco's hard to beat. Yes, sir. Cinco's hard to beat. Can't hardly beat them. Cinco time. Got one?
That's a
big
good
one?
one. Yeah.
You got a big one?
Yeah, it's a big one.
Really?
Yeah, real big one.
Real big one?
Real big one. Yeah.
Real big one. You got
Yeah.
a real big one.
Yeah.
Good. How big you think it is?
Oh, it's big.
Huh?
It's big.
Real big.
See, that's got a load of grass on it. Oh, I don't. I do. Maybe it ain't that
Pretty
big.
good size, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Is there something in the middle of that?
Hey, that's a pretty good one, Gerry. What you got, son?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Good. Look at that. I think this weighs more
That's a
than
good
this.
one.
I thought it was a lot bigger than that. Just look how fat that thing
Yeah,
is.
he really is a nice one.
No, I thought he was bigger than that. I didn't know I was that close to the weeds.
Oh, I just missed one.
Did you?
Oh, there's a fish underneath mine. Fish underneath mine. I got him. I got him. I got him. Yeah. Came up and sucked it down. Devil's horse time. I love it. I love it when they hit that. He just sucked it down. Gerry, big old 3 or 4 pounder. Beautiful, beautiful topwater fish. Now what happened, if I hadn't seen how he just came up behind it so easy. It looked like a little bitty bluegill. And in fact, it's a nice big one. And he sucked that old devil's horse down. It's one of my favorite ways of catching fish. When it's calm like this, it really pays off. Okay, nice bass. Nice bass. Let me just show you what, I don't have any kind of deal with devil horse. I just enjoy using them. And I'll just show you what the devil's horse is. It's a topwater plug. It has little spinners on it. I'm throwing on 20-pound test monofilament. And you know what I ought to do though, Gerry? While I'm here, I want to straighten these hooks out because they're kind of straightened out a little bit. Get them all nice and straight. And that fish, did you see how he came up underneath that thing?
Yeah, he came up.
He looked like a bluegill. He didn't even hardly make a ripple.
Just nipped at it.
So I threw it out there like this, and it's real calm and still, okay? And then he just came up and just kind of swirled at it, slow and easy. I'm on a piece of grass. Good one, big one, big one, big. Oh shoot! I broke my line. Broke my daggone line. 20-pound line. Big bass. Big bass. Look at it. Look at that 10-pound bass. That's the bass with my plug in his mouth. Do you see the plug? I can see the plug. I can see the plug. That's the one that broke my line. Did you see that? I can see the plug. Okay, folks, I broke my line just a minute ago. 20-pound test mono on a devil's horse, and that gator got the bass. He just ate that bass. It's like a 10-pound bass. He just ate it. He was swimming around, I guess caught in the weeds with that plug in his mouth, and he just ate the bass. We saw him eat it. Some monsters in here. Ooh, you got one? Oh, you got a big one. You got a big one. You got a big one.
Oh, you're wrapped in your line now?
Yeah. Yeah. How big is it?
Very good one.
He's a big one, huh? Jeez. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. He's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one, Gerry. Way to go, son. Now we're talking. Yeah. That's
There
a
we
good
go.
4 or 5 pounder.
Skinny dipper fish.
Yeah, boy. That's a good one. Ooh. They're in here. Got one?
Yeah.
Big one?
Yeah.
Big one?
Not huge.
Nice one. Swim bait, huh? Skinny dipper. I got one. Yes,
Got one?
sir. Yeah.
Hey, we got a double.
Yeah, double.
We got a double.
Chatterbait time. Yeah.
Yours looks a little bigger.
Huh?
Yours looks a little bigger.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Well, that's a good one there.
Nice 4 or 5 pounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, chatterbait time. There's some big fish right in here, Gerry. Big, giant fish. They're hitting. That's a chatterbait. He got one on a swim bait. I must have really big one on a devil's horse. So that's a big fish. Fish underneath mine. Big one. Damn. I don't know how big. I don't know how big. Pretty 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 big. That's so cool. I could see him come up underneath it. Could you see him? That was so cool. I think we got it on camera, huh? That was so cool. Big old fish. Big old fish. See, you can see them coming up on it. Big old 5 and 6 pounders like this. But we've had some bigger ones to hit. Really nice ones. That's a good one. That's a nice one, but it's not the biggest one. Had some big ones. Had some big ones to bite. Look at that guy. Top water on a bright sunny day. Now you'd not think that, but here it is summertime. And when the water's this temperature, bass will really bite top water. And that's what we have here. Big old 5 and 6 pounders on top water. Woo, son. That's what we're talking about. But, and we've caught a couple, but we've missed more than we've caught. So we've really had a sensational day for big bass. A couple of them on a swim bait. Gerry had a big one on a swim bait. We had another big one to hit a chatterbait. A couple big ones to hit this devil's horse. They're all in these hydrilla, open areas of hydrilla. That's the whole key. Now today's key is also a slow retrieve. You notice how slow. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just barely, I'm throwing it out to that, just in front of that clump. I'm letting it sit till all the riffles die away. Just slow and easy. Okay, and then just twitch it just a little teeny bit. And I looked for that boil. You could see the boil come up right by it. And I said, there's a fish now. He's right underneath it. He's right underneath it. It was so cool to see him come up.
Couldn't set the hook. You were right there.
Oh,
Now I can.
big one?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's
big
a
one.
real big one.
That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one, Gerry. Canal fish. Big old canal fish. Yes, sir. Look at that guy. Son. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Woo, son.
You want to get down there and get that one?
Ooh, that's a big one.
You want to get down there and lip it?
Yeah. That's a big one.
Okay, bring it to you.
That's a big one. That's a big one. That'll go 7 or 8. About an 8.
Oh yeah, look
About
at
an
that
8 pounder. Got your 8 pounder there, Gerry.
one. Yep. Well, my hand's going to disappear down in her mouth.
Got an
Skinny
8
dipper.
pounder.
Look at that.
How often do you catch 8 pounders?
Look at that. Look at the
Hey, you gonna take a
stomach.
picture?
Look at the stomach on
You gonna
that.
take a picture?
Yeah, do you have a
With
camera?
a GoPro with the. Woo! Big old bass.
There we
Big
go.
old bass. Big old bass. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big. That's a big one, son. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Big old giant fish. Yes, sir, son. I've had some good fish today, folks. We've had some big ones. I'm gonna just lift him in, just like this. Big old 8 pounder. Okay, folks. That's what topwater fishing is all about. That's what topwater fishing is all about. Big old 7 or 8 pound bass on the whopper plopper. Hey Gerry, it's been fun fishing with you. I've had some good action today on the devil's horse and the whopper plopper. And folks, topwater is a deal. Hey, thanks for watching this YouTube. It's been really a pleasure bringing these big giant bass. We'll see you again soon.
Oh, I got a good one.
Hey, you got a good one? Another big one? How big? Oh, yeah. Let me drop down. Man, this is unbelievable. We got a daggone double big bass. I tell you, folks, this is what it's all about.
Oh, it's digging. It's trying to
It's
get
a big
out of
one.
there.
It's as big as mine. Look at that, 2 big giant fish. 2 big giant fish. Can you believe that? Can you look at that, believe which one's the biggest? I don't know, Gerry's might be bigger than mine. All right, folks, this is what fishing's all about. Hold yours up.
I can't get that hook out of there.
Heck with the hook.
It's right where my
It's
thumb
the end
goes.
of the show. It's the end of the show. I think mine's bigger. Mine's bigger. Hey, monster bass. A little bit of worming on Jerry's part. You've done well. A little bit of chatterbaiting on my part, but a lot of good topwater fishing. That's what summertime fishing is all about. Find the hydrilla, find the fish. That's what we did today.
Couple big ones right there,
Couple
brother.
big ones on. That's it.
Let's let them go.
Let's go. Wow.